These are things humans can do that no other animal can.
Number 6, extreme endurance.
I will be today's test subject and representative of the entire human species. Extreme endurance? Do I have that? I can endure very long sessions of gaming. I can endure very long sessions of eating. I don't know if I fall under this category.
Most animals destroy us in speed. In a 100-meter sprint, you might not outrun a house cat. But in the long game, you are a god.
Hang on, buddy. Speak for yourself here. Hang on, dude. I can maybe run 1 mile. If I really push myself, 6.5 minutes, I'd say. That's all I got. But maybe that's good. Maybe that's good for other animals. I don't know.
Most animals are built for bursts, so they go fast. Then they have to stop before their heart explodes. Humans are the only creatures that can just keep walking. We practice persistence hunting, which is just a fancy way of saying our ancestors followed a deer for 8 hours until its brain literally boiled and it gave up.
Yo, I actually did hear about this before. And somebody was saying, I don't know if it was on a podcast or what, but that humans are actually the scariest of all hunters. Like, you might think maybe a lion or a cheetah or a crocodile is the scariest hunter, but actually it's humans, because not so much today anymore, but our ancestors would just never stop tracking down their prey. And so imagine being a deer in this instance, and you run, you stop, and then you turn around and you see us humans back there just marching forward ever so slowly. That would, like, dude, that would freak me out psychologically, knowing that no matter where I went, no matter what I did, I was always being followed.
Imagine being a deer and you see a bunch of hairless monkeys following you around the whole day. It's pretty terrifying, right?
I actually agree that probably is the scariest form of being hunted. What's number 5?
Sweating to survive heat.
Oh, I can do that. Oh, I can do that. All right. Let's get a little check. Little heat check. Little heat check for the kid.
This guy stinks!
Now, I have been recording videos for a little while now, so I got a little bit going. But yeah, this might be TMI, but I'm a sweaty boy.
Most animals cool down by panting, which means they can't breathe and cool off at the same time. But humans have millions of sweat glands. So we are basically walking radiators. We can release heat while we're sprinting. This tiny function let us dominate the planet's hottest environments, while stronger animals like lion and tiger were collapsing from heat stroke 20 minutes in. Sweat isn't gross. It's your high-performance liquid cooling system.
I'm surprised that no other animal has that, though. Like, I knew that most other animals do, like, mommy. But the way that we do it is way more effective, I feel like. And we're also very related to monkeys. So I find it weird that monkeys don't sweat. But also, I thought hippos sweat. Don't hippos sweat? Anyway, what's number 4?
Pain tolerance.
Pain tolerance? Humans have high pain tolerance? I swear animals will, like, snap their leg and just keep moving. Really? I stub my toe and my day is over.
When an animal gets hurt, it hides and waits to die. But when a human gets hurt, our brain floods the system with adrenaline and ignores the damage to finish the job. We are the only species that can break a bone and then decide to keep fighting because of sheer willpower. We recover and adapt. Our tendons and bones remodel themselves to be harder, specifically because we broke them. That's why injuries don't end a human's usefulness.
Wait a minute, though. Animals can also recover. They just don't have any medical treatment. Like, they're not smart enough to treat a broken leg, for example, which is why they die. But if there's a lion that is held in captivity and there is a medical team that can help that lion and the lion breaks its leg, they're gonna help the lion recover. The lion, it will fuse its bones back together if it gets like a cast on and that sort of stuff. So animals can do it. They just don't know how to treat themselves properly.
Adapting to almost any environment.
True, actually. If you think about it, humans are everywhere in the entire world, except for Antarctica, which, by the way, we still would be able to survive there, but that is only with modern technology, really. But most animals can only live in specific environments. If it's too hot for them, they'll die. If it's too cold for them, they'll die. If there's not enough humidity, they'll die. But humans, we've done pretty well for ourselves. I think that has a lot to do with us being able to grow our own food and also control the climate.
Polar bear needs 100,000 years of evolution to survive the cold. A human just needs a few minutes to skin the bear and put on its coat. We are the only animal that make other animal evolution as our gear. We live in deserts, the Arctic, and even space not because our bodies changed, but because we decided the environment was our plaything. While animals are stuck in their niche, we just build a new niche whenever we feel like moving.
Yeah, I mean, he's right. He's not wrong. But that's also, I don't know, I feel like that's just more innovative stuff, more so than like actual body dynamics. Like naked human couldn't go live in the Arctic, we would freeze to death. The only reason that we can do it is because we're smart enough to be able to innovate and use other objects to insulate ourselves. But without that innovation, without critical thinking that humans have, we would be cooked in most places, well, in a lot of places on Earth, which I guess still count it, but it's not like our physical body. You know what I'm saying? It's our mind. Anyway, number 2.
Using tools. Most animals use tools
It's kind of
for
the same
sure.
thing.
A crow uses a stick, but that crow's grandson will also use the stick. Humans are the only ones that stack their progress. One guy invented the wheel, now you're driving a Tesla. Each human doesn't start from zero. We start from where the last guy died. We've turned 10,000 years of handoffs into a technological suit of armor that makes our lack of claws completely irrelevant.
That is definitely true. The human mind is our biggest superpower over other animals for sure. He's listed some other things like how humans are able to run really far and how we can sweat to control our body temperature, but the human mind is by far our biggest advantage. And I don't know how, and I don't know why, but some scientists and some people say octopuses are smarter than humans. Get out of here. Are you out of your mind? Like, they're like, oh, they're better at problem solving. It's really, dude? Really?
Oh, really, dude?
Ask it what the square root of 81 is. Oh, like it's ever gonna figure that out. Ask it to go build a house. And I'm not saying octopuses are dumb. They're very smart in terms of animals. They're very smart in terms of like pattern recognition and sorts. They are nothing compared to humans though. So anybody who says that an octopus is smarter than a human, I'm instantly like, dude, I don't trust you as a human. All right, what is number 1? Let's see.
Brain-body coordination. Under extreme pressure, most animals panic or flee under threat. But humans have a weird overlap.
Yeah, me, I don't panic, dude. I'm freaking rock hard all the time. No, that's not what I meant. I don't panic ever. I am focused on my task, no matter what's going on around me. I never panic. My heart rate stays the same, always.
Even when our heart is hitting 180 beats per minute and we're terrified, we can still perform fine motor skills.
I don't think that's true, bro. I actually don't think that's true. Like, you start shaking, bro. If you've ever been golfing and been in like a pressure golf situation, really any sport, like if you're playing basketball, you go to the free throw line and it's an intense moment, like you're shaking. Like, sure, you can still throw, you can still shoot the ball, but like likely worse.
We can thread a needle, aim a rifle, or perform surgery while the world is ending around us. Our body doesn't just react to stress. It uses it as fuel to become more precise.
I don't agree. I think that you probably are less precise when you're in pressurized situations. But I guess the point is, like, we can control our emotions better, maybe, than other animals. But anyway, this was a really cool video. If you guys want me to watch more videos like this, make sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and click right here for more.